people that were kind of like skirting around the rules by purposely doing and saying things that they knew were not okay to play with auto mod. And yeah, that was not cool. So there's no more of that, especially since the other thing too is whatever we're talking about, whatever you guys are kind of like up to and stuff like that also does set the tone as well for people that come in. And because like I do want the space to be like, friendly and welcoming and uplifting and just a nice place for people to kind of hang out and stuff. The other thing too is a lot of people are genuinely like, you know, going to sleep and stuff to my stream or they're at work and stuff. And if people are just being like purposely nasty just for the sake of just being nasty, like it kind of ruins that for them too, as well as just being awful at me. So yeah, that's kind of why I asked her to do it. But it kind of allows me to kind of keep doing what I'm doing and focus on stream and stuff. And you guys can, enjoy doing what you're doing and hanging out. And if what you enjoy doing is happens to be like trying to see if AutoMod can catch your words or, treating me like I'm some kind of like voiceover AI, then yeah, you'll be treated accordingly. Um, and or, you know, removed. So that's kind of how it's been. Phoenix has come and joined me, by the way. He's just sitting here getting all these parts. Um, I think he'd like to lay in front of me on the desk, but I don't really have room for it with like the keyboard cover being a microphone stand. But he's enjoying the pads. I don't know where he went before. He went for a walk and he came back. But yeah, he's sitting here just getting pats and stuff, which is why I'm not like playing as hard as I could be at the moment. So I've got those two. I'm upgrading. I'm behind them already, but I reckon I could catch up. I just don't know what the second one needs. What I do know is, oh, good, he's getting food. Nice. I was going to say, if he could get food and this guy can get food, and I don't know where the third guy is, he's getting food. Anything I'm missing then is wood, which is easy enough. We can go send that for wood. There we go, upgraded. I'll do 4 people and I'll see if I can separate them out a bit. Send the first one onto wood. What do I need to upgrade? 800 food. Okay. So I only need food to upgrade again. So, well, food and 2 buildings. Let's be realistic. It always requires 2 buildings of that particular age. So you go and get wood, and then I'll get somebody to probably not finish building those yet. I don't need that. The next guy I'll do is I'll get him to build maybe 2, like, whatever this age is. What is this age? Tell me. Tool age. No. Am I upgrading to tool age? I don't fucking know. I'm somewhere. I'm in some kind of plane of existence, to tell you that much. I need a marketplace. By the way, I'm going to tell you something silly that happened to me. So long as it's not a overly personal thing that happened, it should be fine a waiver. Just got to remind you that, like, even if like stream feels particularly like close knit and intimate and stuff, like it tends to a video still go to YouTube and stuff later, and I have a massive audience there. Well, not massive, but massive compared to here. But someone did take it over personal. I was drawing an egg, and it got banned. This wasn't these. It's not the same people, is it? Got banned for drawing an egg. What did you do to the egg? Because like, yeah, no, don't go build that, mate. I don't need that. I need a market and I need a farm. That's what I need. And you can work on the farm, and then we'll have food soon enough. We're at like 500 odd, so I've got a couple of years on there. Hey, people. You were doing something the other day. Yeah, I thought you were in a drawing game the other day, and then you got banned for some reason. But it was like basically like a nonsensical reason. I just don't remember what it was. Psych this time on me. What'd you do? Turn up to classes at the wrong time, or were they cancelled and you didn't know? Oh yeah, it's the same people. I love how like I feel like sometimes I remember this stuff a little bit more linear than sometimes like a way that you remember like the conversations you've had with me. I always find that really amusing because like sometimes I feel like I remember what I've talked about with you guys a little easier than what you guys remember talking to me about. It's just amusing. Like, it's just an observation, really. But what do we got? We got 600. I was trying to get fish. I'll tell you what. I know I'm going to need wood, but if I could get you to drop that back, and if I could get you... The farm isn't going to give me much food right now. So there's got to be another fish. There we go. Go hunt the fish. And that should give me enough food, I hope. Put a couple more people on this. I won't need to upgrade that yet. I've still got 640. So if I can get enough food, I can upgrade. I'm trying to upgrade before they get to level 3 this time. See how it goes. I think I got banned for saying these nuts once. Yeah, no, I can understand that. If, like, these nuts is one of those things where it's very easy to end up rolling into saying it too much, or, like, depending on the place, sometimes it's not okay. Like, I've literally got !fuck nuts as a command in chat for, like, whenever you guys hear me actually accidentally say fuck nuts, because sometimes I'll say it. Usually playing PUBG, actually, and it used to be like, I used to say it pretty frequently, and now it's more of like a rare occurrence. So when you guys hear it, you can always do !fuck nuts, and it will come up with something. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think you knew that one, Bubba. I think that's like a hidden thing. If you guys ever want to see what commands I have got, or like find out more information shit about me, you can just do !commands or !commands list, I think it is. And that will come up with like what you guys can like redeem. So I don't really have anything that does anything. I need Bronze Age buildings. I've got this and I've got that. What else do I need? Let me do... I think it's a stable that I want that I make stuff from. So you go make stuff on there. I'll tell you what, let's swap you over. As soon as you drop over, we'll... I don't know, they've got another guy on berries. But I said it once. It depends where you set it. Like, there are some... there's some streamers, there's some game servers and stuff like that where certain language is not okay, and or where something's been abused. Like, you know, like I was saying earlier with the puns getting abused in like the last month has like reduced it down to people only being allowed to do like one pun per stream or one joke per stream, but it's one of the two kind of thing, because like it was getting abused pretty heavily. So depending on the circumstances, like it could have been something that's happened to that particular game or that person or something like a lot lately. No, mate, don't make that. I don't have money for that. Yeah, and therefore it's like become like a taboo in that kind of community. That's always something. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get there first, because they could arrive into it before me, and I think I fucked up by making a farm instead of that, so we'll see. I turned up to class after 20 minutes of travel, but a bit late. Managed to come in just in time to get out, because this is the first class of the semester, so professor just said organizational stuff, and basically just, that's all, goodbye. Oh my god. 20 minutes of travel, though, because that's 40 minutes in total. You've got to go 20 minutes each way, plus pay for like your travel, and then turn up just to get like a little bit of like, this is when shit will be, and then fuck off kind of thing. Like, that's a bit raw. Like, that's just... that's one of those cases where you can tell that they don't have to either pay for like transportation, or, you know, they haven't had to commute in a while, because they're not thinking of like the difficulty of that. That could have been an email. I feel like that could have been an email. It was on Minecraft server, but I only said it because my friend said something and Disnuts was a funny reply. I can't imagine why on a Minecraft server. The only thing I could think of is, like I said, if it was something that was like recently a like abused phrase or something like that, or like, you got to remember too, some of the things that have gone through times that are like really super common phrases and stuff, like hyper popular kind of like things that are going around, what do you call them, like viral memes stuff, right? They can sometimes tend to result in like certain phrases and stuff getting banned if like you have like one or two people doing it too much. Like, I've had a few words in stream that are like, they're just blocked. I can't see them. If somebody says them, nobody sees them, not even me. like the person that posted it, the post doesn't go through. They just see it and no one else. And like that's just because somebody kept saying something that's like, over and over occurrences and stuff. Oh, there we go. Level up. And I'm first. Nice. Okay, so now I can build shit. So what I want is, first up, I want a couple on here. There we go. And get that. That's because I wanted to talk about the Fool's Day. Yeah. So the word that you've got getting blocked there, a waiver, is April. So every time somebody tries to say the word April, whether it be in relation to April Fools or the month or anything like that, it won't go through and nobody will see it except for the person that said it. And the reason for that is because when I started streaming and chose to change my streamer name over to Acrylic, everybody kept shortening it to April, and it's not April, it's Acrylic. And yeah, I had to kind of put a stop to that because every single person that came in kept trying to call me April. And even if I corrected them or asked them to call me Acrylic, they're like, nah, man, it's too long to type out. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. April's good enough. And I'm like, no, you fucking cunt. This is my name. Like, call me by my name. Don't shorten it. So yeah, April became you can't say that word in here. So by the time you came in a waiver, it was already in place. So that's why you couldn't say it. That's it. Oh my god, yeah, that definitely could have been an email. Yeah. The same people go full on aggression rage because somebody used a Disney joke on them. But people take it very seriously. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is if you've had somebody like badger you or something a lot, it can result in like a really hostile response. I want to get that this time so they move faster, so I get resources faster, because I keep leaving that. I keep going this way first. So I'll do that. But yeah, look, there could be all kinds of circumstances that result in people absolutely wigging out and like kicking you and stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know. I pretty much consider anybody that comes in and tries to self promote, they're immediately gone. Like, the funniest thing is, it's really hard, very difficult actually, to self promote on my channel now, just because of the kind of back end stuff that I've done that makes it difficult. But sorry, I had to cough. It was building up. But yeah, I certainly haven't made it easy. So when somebody does get around all that and does go to the effort of self promoting, I know it's not an accident. So then yeah, that's an immediate ban thing on my channel. It's like, I don't come into other people's channels and plug my channel and try to, like, promote myself and all that stuff. So, respect goes both ways. Don't do it back to me, kind of thing, But yeah, a lot of people don't care, especially I've got to make more houses, especially the what do you call it? Oh wait, I could just make these. The spammer ones that do it as like an industry, they don't care. They'll just get another person to just jump in after them, that kind of thing. Like I said earlier, myself and Mirthless had a big problem with it for a while. We just had a lot of people coming in and promoting stuff and just kind of like hounding us for a while. So yeah, I did a lot of workarounds to kind of make it that it's pretty much, you have to be trying. And if you have to be trying, then you have to like be purposely ignoring the fact that I've got a rule that says don't self promote, kind of thing. So it tends to be kind of obvious. Where's my gold? There it is. I thought so. Now, my only other problem is I don't have the extra food and stuff yet, but I need to make these soon so that I can, what is that, wood? I need people on wood. I have a couple of years. And I'll go chuck this on wood because I need that. I could have put them on there actually. It got there. I need the food, but I also need the wood, and let's make a few extra people with what food I've got and put yours up here, and then I'll grab you and I'll make some food. I hate those people. It's always sorry for bothering, but it irritates me so much. I mean, sorry for bothering. Like, I can't build it yet because I don't have enough wood. Oh, that's hilarious. The sorry to bother you I'm guessing what you mean is like the advertisers and stuff. Like when they come in and they're like, sorry to bother you, but can I offer you my services or something like that? That is frustrating. Talk about the spammers self-advertised. Yeah, no, I got there in the end, or whatever. I get there in the end. Like once I remember what the fuck I said about the time when you probably sent your message, to realize they're like, yo, you need some bothering right now. I see it more as like I don't know, if you're an artist, right, and you have your own art on your channel, it's kind of like a kick in the teeth to say that it's not good enough, or like what you choose to have on your channel, like, you know, they've always got something that's in quotes better, and it's like, in your sense maybe, but it's what I want, like that kind of thing. I will sit up straight. I was prawning. But yeah, like the way that they go about it is just not usually a good way. I don't know if this is going to connect, by the way. I'm thinking it doesn't because they're not connected. So welcome back, Stein. I see you returned. This is another island one, so I'm gonna try. I see you out there, little ship. I just don't know. I'm guessing these two are probably my allies for some fucking thing. And then I'll have to, I'll tell you what, give me 2 of these. 3 will do. And then I'll make a ship or something. I'll start getting out there. You crave violence. I would probably highly recommend you go and play War Thunder then, if you're craving violence. Because, yeah, here's not the best place for violence, no. Just letting you know. I think you already know that, though. But there should be like a wiki, but for etiquette for social media sites, because there's always new people getting into the internet for the first time. I bet they're always lost. I think that is true too, Shadow, because the other thing is that, like, when I started streaming, I pretty much did the same thing I did with computers, right? My logic was that if you can Google a resolution to like any kind of, I don't know, computer issue, right? You should be able to Google, and there should be videos and tutorials out there to tell you how to learn how to stream and what certain programs and certain things do. So that's usually what I do, is I normally do a Google search or a YouTube search for videos and information, and then I research multiple sites and stuff and kind of like work it out from there. But that's kind of how I do it. But then again, most people coming into it don't know where to look. So like I know because like Google's generally good for answers, and it's a tool that's kind of available to everybody. No worries, not. I played War Thunder before. To me, it's more like something relaxed to.
Cheese.
A waiver. It's crazy. Crazy speak. Then there is. No, was it? Then this is not the place. Oh man, Shadow. I've said it a few times tonight, actually. It's been a running theme. Also, welcome in, Viking. I'll give you some base ruffles. See you wagging your tail happily. Eyes wide and seeing Shadow runs the Shadow hugs way to happy. Yeah, Vikings missed the shit out of you. By the way, Shadow. I got my little fishy boats out, I think. Or have I got housing issues? I thought so. I was gonna say, I'm like, not much is happening. No, drop off your woods. Alright. I've got things here that can do stuff. I feel like I need to like clear my throat. It's been like that this whole week so far. Put one there as well. And we'll see if I can get... I can't build one there. Yeah, that'll do it. Viking hugs right back. Glad to see you, buddy. I've got 4 slices of cheese now too. So happily hops into Shadow's lap, lays down wagging tail, happily resting. Receiving base ruffles. I also have some back scratchies too. Well, thank you for another hug, Bubba. What are you up to at this point? Oh, I've got a couple of houses already built. That was quick. All right, I'm gonna need houses though, and I kind of want to take them down here. Be a good spot for a few. That'll allow me to get my fishing vessels and then my warships and all sorts of shit. So we'll get a couple going down here. I think it's Feather to Shadow, wagging to happily. Speaking of learning, I need to learn to use more ChatGPT. You know, I still have not used ChatGPT at all. Not even like once. I don't have any like I think you need like an account or something for it. But yeah, I haven't done that. So it's interesting though. I hear like my cousins and stuff talk about it and all the things like you can like learn and shit from it. It's interesting. Is it another feather? Thank you. That's lovely. So yeah, watching this cool streamer named Acrylic. Papa. I feel like you're like always like flattering me. Sometimes I don't know how to respond. I only use ChatGPT for studying. I've never heard of somebody using it for studying, but that's pretty cool. Although my cousin kind of uses it for, in a way, kind of learning different languages and stuff like that, and seeing what it comes back with and stuff. So maybe I haven't used it, so I'm not really particularly familiar with what it does and stuff. But it would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind checking it out at some point in time. I just haven't had any sense of like, I don't know. For a long time I haven't had downtime. So when I have had downtime, I've had shows and books and stuff I've wanted to read. So I haven't really spent any time just exploring new things that are out like that. And I'm aware that it's been out for a while. I haven't had free time for a while. So just to like point that out. I guess it explains to me things like I'm 5. Lol, that's hilarious. The Wagstar happily stays in place. No. Maybe some pats Viking. Like when I had to learn about polygons, I did not understand anything at all unless I explained it to me like I was a baby. I think it's supposed to keep the explanations to about the year 5 kind of level of education so that it can, I believe it's supposed to be able to explain it to the highest number of people, because most people have at least a primary school education. That's one thing I know about it. I'll say that. I don't know why I know that. I learned that from somebody. I love how I just know things about things, but I haven't used the things myself. It's just weird. Yeah, so like I'm teaching English right now. Instead of having to think of sentences to give my students to translate, I can just generate them using ChatGPT. So happily receiving more pats. No. Remember, whether the ChatGPT is not a fact checker in any way, does tend to give bad info. Yeah, have heard that like for languages and stuff like that, it can sometimes still be incorrect. Like there's like nuances and stuff like that that it's not necessarily aware of. So I know of that. I'm gonna make some ships. Make a couple of scout ships. I do not have. Where is mate? Don't just stand there. Where is more fish? Come for a walk, mate. If I can make you, what's it? If I could make you same or make your day any better, that's all that matters to me because I like being around you. Well, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. I actually woke up this afternoon to a really lovely message from like Mirthless in Discord, which I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what I did or said or whatever to like deserve to wake up to like a nice message and stuff today, but that was nice. It's always nice to have like nice comments and stuff like that. Although, like, don't feel like you have to and stuff. It's always nice. The smartphones suck. Well, no, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Pretty much whenever I get like a really nice like comment or something like that, like it doesn't have to be a compliment, but just like perhaps how somebody feels about like how I stream or talking or games I play and stuff like that. Like, I tend to add it to my document of like really nice things people have said to me. And yeah, I've got a few from you, Bubba. I've got a few from Shadow. I've got a few nice feathers from Viking. I've got a couple of interesting art comments from a waiver. Like, the list is there. I've got a few different things. I'm getting a decent phone right now is like winning a lottery. I would hate to have to get a new phone at the moment. I hate having to get a new phone in general, but yeah, I just cost of everything being so fucking expensive, and then add to that whatever range of phones that are available in amongst it, it's not the best. This goes out pretty far. I could put turrets and stuff out here. My only thing is I'm like almost at the end of stream time and I don't think I'm going to get out to water. I was hoping if it was a land-based one, I probably could have rushed them. But because it's oceans, I'm not really going to get very far. but I'll give it like 5 more minutes. I might be able to build some like scout ships and be able to go and like upgrade to a galley. Take a couple of those. The boop Shadow with tail. Oh, Shadow hasn't been tickled for a fair while. We also learnt that Viking's eyes glow, and that was pretty cool. So that's actually like, a normal feature of him. So that's pretty cool. It's true. Sometimes it looks gibberish, but most of the time it helps me understand things. I have OnePlus Nord. This first one is what? I have OnePlus Nord. This first one of the name. Just love it. It has like 3 years at this point. It's still amazing, going strong, no issues whatsoever. I might not be following that. Is that OnePlus? Alright, so what, Nord is another one that you can use? That's nothing will flush away into happily resting Nord's head. No, I can. We got fish. I've got like, oh, that's where I sent them. I was going to say, I'm like, have I got anybody? Send it up there. I think Brown is my enemy. I really didn't think. Let's have a look. Let me see. Yeah, these two are my allies. Oh, I could have changed them. That would have been cool. You know what I can do, though, is I can trade them. I forgot that this was a thing that I could do. You know what I could also do? I could change that over and we could win this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do in a couple of minutes. I'll send people out to attack them and then I'll see what I can do. Let me send all the way up here. This will piss them off. I can make 3. It's fine. This is sometimes... What? OnePlus is a brand, Nord is a model name. Oh, yeah. No, I just haven't heard of them before, was all. Sometimes I was set to hydrate my phone in water to the point to where it doesn't work, but what? Won't be like that. What you get for spelling words wrong. Don't mistreat your phone, Bubba. Don't take it out on your phone. It's bad enough that like autocorrect does everybody dirty. Like my phone can barely fucking understand what I'm on about half the time. I like say words and then I end up with like 2 or 3 words in like something halved in half and something else. So, and then on top of that, my phone's actually updated like the last couple of days or something. And I went to send a text message tonight. And instead of when I type in a text message, because as I was explaining earlier, I'm a wall of text kind of person. So when I went to type it, instead of the part that I'm typing in slowly increasing to fill up the screen so that I can read what I'm fucking saying, it stayed the same size. It's tiny little like 3-line little bugger. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to read this? And like scrolled through. I ended up, because I couldn't see the thing, like I couldn't fucking see it in like its full visibility, I ended up hitting the word fucking cap limit by accident. And then I'm like, I've still got another message to go, but I haven't been able to word this better because I can't see what I'm fucking doing. I hope that they keep sending boats out here. I think I've got walk galleys, but they've got so many. He wants wagging tail happily. Boop Shadow again with tail, then runs away, hiding behind a tree. I've been playing a bit of hide and seek and stuff with Viking too, Shadow. I hid in the snow on the weekend while Viking was like sitting there eating it. And then I waited until he fell asleep and then I like pounced out and like spooked him awake and like scurried away. And it was quite funny. He didn't seem to find me either, which was good. Normally Viking can find me, so I think I must have hid pretty well. Maybe like phone open YouTube, but it opens Twitter. See, I don't trust my phone to like have voice commands anymore. I used to, until like Nick's phone regularly gets like what I consider to be like styled still in this day and age by like voice. When somebody's having a conversation and they happen to say his name, and then they happen to say how like probably the sentence probably goes something like this, like, I haven't spoken to Nick in a while or something like that, or I need to call him or something like that, and his phone automatically calls him. And of course, like, they're not trying to call and talk to him. It's just that the voice command does it. So that is a problem. We get styled a fair bit, but I pretty much as soon as I realized that, I took mine off because I'm like, if I want to call somebody, I don't want to call somebody. I want to send them a message. So Like, I will to call somebody, I have to like work up a bit of energy to kind of like, deal with the anxiety of going through a phone call. And then once I am on the phone call, I hate the whole thing. So then I'm like, I don't want to be on this. The voice recognition is scary in all sorts of ways. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to do the ally thing and see if this wins us a game. Victory. Will you let me change it over? No, it won't let me do it. Can I? Nah, damn. I'm gonna have to go with the we didn't win this. This is basically where we got up to. So I'll quit this. I will resign. Because we're pretty much at end of stream anyway.